Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praise to Yahuwah, our Heavenly Father. And my name is Brother Kuya, and I'm here today to present to you the calendar for the ninth month. And this is the ninth month. All right, the new moon has been spotted and confirmed um, in the evening of October 7th. So it makes Friday, uh, the 8th of October, will be the first day of the ninth month. All right, so all of our Shabbats will be on Friday. We have 4 Shabbats for this month. Now, normally what we do, if you've been here before, we get the calendar from the previous month so we can roll out of the 8th month and roll right into the ninth month. And if have never been here before, if this is your first time, praise Yah for you coming here because um, I want to share this with the world. I don't want to keep this to myself. This is something that Yah has given me, and I want to share it with everybody. Okay, so please pay attention, and if you have any comments, just leave them on the comment board. I have no problem with that, answering questions and get you to understand what's going on. All right, so get pen and paper and get the scriptures. Get your calendar from the previous month if you have been here, so we can get started. All right, if I didn't say it before, I'd like to let you know that I download this calendar from Calendar Lab, the blank calendars. You download it from Calendar Lab and download it to Microsoft Word. And then when I want to pull up a new calendar, make a new calendar, I just pull it up and then you rename it the month that the month is. Just rename it. That's all. And you can leave this blank. Just rename it. All right. So I have to do that every time. Go. We have people that's coming in, new people that's see this for the first time. I guess they trying to see what's going on, or and get the numbers right and all. I got everything over here pretty much self-explanatory, but you want to keep the same consistency all the time with the calendars. Therefore, nobody will get confused. It took me a couple of weeks to learn it on my own. So I'm trying to show you the best and easiest way to keep in touch with it. So I'm gonna take out a lot of work from you, and I'm just gonna show you what I did and show you how it's done. Anyway, take this week here. Let me get my pointer. Take this week here if you have a calendar from the previous month. This week here, because we have the new moon spotting on this week. Now I don't like to say week. Let's say line. All right. Take this line here and put it on your blank calendar up here. All right, because your new moons should always go at the very top of your blank calendar. This line here, we have enough room left over for this line here, the second line after the spotting of the new moon. We can put that here. All right, we'll put that here on the blank calendar. Okay, so this line here and this line here will be the top of your blank calendar. All right, you see on this line here, how we have our beginning of the month here on the top line. We brought it from here, from this line, because you want to be able to get all your weeks in. That's the main reason why we do that. You don't want to start this month off here and keep going because you're gonna miss out. You want the full month on the um same line, on the same month, paper, on the same sheet more or less. So what we do is put that up here. All right. Normally I just copy and paste these two lines right here, but I got to show you in detail. All right, how you get your numbers in? You just go by your previous month here and type your 3 slash, not slash but space, 25, then space, and then put your 3. Now let me show you a little something else. You got your 3, and then you can put your space right here, Then you can put your 25, and you can put your space right here. Then you can put your number 3 right here. Then you put your cursor in your space right there and just space over till you get to 25 to right here, right? Once your 25 gets right there, your number 3 is going to drop down to here. And then you put your cursor on this side and you just hit 1, 2, 3, and your 3 is going to drop down to here. And then what you do from then on, you just add um, add a number each day. Like this will be 4 and 26 and 4. See, whatever you have here in this box here, add 1, you know. And if you look at the upper left, the Gregorian calendar, that's October the 3rd. So you can put that in all of this right here. The top left is going to be a Gregorian calendar, okay? All this in the upper right is going to be the lunar calendar or Yahuwah's calendar. And this right here is the work day of week, the lower left. So you want to keep those, just add 1. You're going to keep doing this until your new moon comes and you spot it. Then the day right here in your upper right is going to change. All right. Also, your work day of the week is going to change. This right here, new moon day, is a day of celebrating the new month, renewed moon, the renewed month. All right. So this is the non-working day, but your work day here is going to start over again. Okay. So you're going to put a 1 right here every time. You're going to add 1 more or less, add 1, and on your renewed moon day, it's not a work day. It's just beginning of the month, it's day of celebration, and then you just add 1 each time after that. See, this is day 1, this is day 2, and day 3 should go right of the month right here. It should be 4, it should be 5, and on and on and on. Okay, so your month here, your days here, that's gonna keep going. This should be 10, 11. I'm not an artist, y'all, so just forgive me for my. So you understand what I'm saying, right? Okay, let's go on from there. Okay, now we're on our second line. You see here was the first day of our month, day 1. All right, and if you count just the days itself, this is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 8th day of the month, but it's not the 8th working day, because like I said, this right here is not a work day. So you count the next day. At even time, your day start. So your even time is 1 right here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. I'm sorry, 6 working days. And the 7th day, that even is your Sabbath Shabbat starts that evening. So this is day 8, but it's your 7th day, which is Shabbat. Okay, understand? So you don't count this as a work day. You count this as a work day, and you'll count 6 working days, and then on the 7th day you rest. All right. On our third line, we have the full moon. Okay. Full moon is always on the 15th day of the month. You count this way. Counting your days is very important. All right, because on the 14th day in the evening, the moon should be very bright, and the moon is the sign of feast. So our feast days come on the 14th day of the evening, which is the 15th day. All right, 15th day is always 2 weeks after the spotting of the new moon, after new moon day. Once you spot your new moon in that evening, the evening and all the way to the next evening is new moon day. So you count on the 15th day after that. It's day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th day of the evening, 15th day, that is full moon. On our fourth line, we will have our third Shabbat. Now you notice what we're doing. We're still adding one each day for every number that we have. Okay, this number here in the lower left, what I say is work day of the week. Now every seventh day we have to start back over on one because our work week starts back over. All right, but the uh the solar calendar, Pope Greg's calendar, see in the yellow, that's gonna keep going to the end of that month. And also the lunar calendar, the same. The number just add one each day. But until here, when you come to your Sabbath day, Shabbat, more or less, after your seventh day, all that's gonna line up together. You have to restart that week back over again. Okay, so you have new moon day and 1, 2, 3 Shabbat so far. Okay. All right, our fifth week here. It's a busy week right here. With line, it could be a little tricky. All right, for one thing, you have the changing of month, ending of the month in your Pope Greg's calendar, and the starting of another month. All right, so they have anywhere between 28 to 31 days in each month. So you got to know, you got to look and see exactly how many days is in each month. Because they're going to be the same every month except for leap year. In February, they have 29 days. All right. So October, on normal basis, have 31 days. So for October now, you have to restart your numbers right here on your next box. On your next one, you had to restart for the month of November. All right, so just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just keep adding that one right there. But your lunar calendar, Yahuwah's calendar days is still gonna keep going. Okay. Also, here in your lower left, they're gonna keep going. But when you get to this Friday here, we were projecting that we were going to spot the renewed moon. All right, we're gonna spot the moon that evening. Okay, so it'll be 29 days in this month. So once we spot this day right here, that evening, we have to start over also on our lunar calendar. Okay, that'll be day one. Once you see it that evening, whatever evening that you see it, that's day one. The next day is day one until the following evening. So this is day one right here. I hope I'm explaining it to you right where you can understand it. Here, you're going to have to change it from the 31st. It's always 31 days in October. On a normal base, 31 days. So you count, add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this line right here. On Yahuwah's calendar, it's 24. All right. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We are projecting to spot the renewed moon that evening, that Friday, the 29th. I'm sorry, the 29th day. And it'll also be Friday, the 5th of November. So once we see the moon come out that evening, that little small light, once we spot it, that's your new month begins right there. So this the whole day right here, this Saturday, that'll be your Sabbath day. Okay, I hope I understand. Hope I explained to everybody where they can understand it. All right, on our last line, we will have our projected Shabbat, the first Shabbat for the 10th month is projected. Because we have projected 10th month will start on November the 6th. Okay, so each new moon day you'll have 4 Sabbaths to fall under that, as you do here, the 9th month. All right, we started our 9th month on the 8th of October. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4 Sabbath. Same thing pertaining to here. You have your projected new moon. Reason why we have projected, because we haven't spotted it yet. We haven't seen it yet. A dark moon is not a moon. Okay, so it's not a moon. You can't see it. Once you spot it, that's a moon. Okay, I'll tell you like this. you have a cell phone or either a laptop, let's say your cell phone, and you try to use it and there's nothing there, okay? Nothing at all. But you plug it up. If you plug it up, you're going to see something a little bit, right? You'll see a little bit. So therefore, your phone is now charging. You see something is new. All right, it's new. Once you get up to 100%, that 100% should be the highest it can go. But if you unplug it, then once you unplug it, then it starts decreasing. It builds up, let's say 1%, 25, 50, 75, 100%. Once you get to 100%, you unplug it, then it started decreasing. 75, 50, 25, 1%. And then once you get back down to zero, you can't use that phone no more. The same thing with the moon. The moon goes into conjunction and then it starts to light itself again. Well, not light, where the sun starts shining light back on it again. Okay, to the 15th day, to the highest point. Then once the sun started leaving it, the moon started decreasing. Okay, it's just like you're unplugging the sun from the moon. Okay, once you unplug it, it starts decreasing. You just have your light, but it's going to decrease every day till you get to zero. So once you get to that zero, that means it's gone. There's no power left there. Okay, all right. So I hope I explained everything to you good enough so you can understand. And I appreciate you listening so much. And I pray that you follow these feast days to a T. I know I have to do a lot of cleaning up on different things, not just the feast days, the Sabbath, but a lot of things on other areas. Because Brother David's channel, he's a very excellent teacher, and he gives you different angles to look at things and how we are to carry ourselves here through the wilderness and also in the kingdom. So thank you very much for tuning in. Praise Yah. Shalom.